Right, so stream is going live. Everyone's here that I believe needs to be here. Just waiting for the okay to start. Welcome to what is this week? Season 7, Week 4, Game 1
What's up,
between
guys?
Dynami Academy and Genesis eSports.
What's up?
So as you guys can see from the thumbnail, Dynami are what, 3 wins, 2
That's
losses, 1 tie, I want to say?
Jeez.
Or did I butcher that? I might have butchered that. Yeah, 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie, and Genesis eSports are 1 win, 2 losses, 2 ties. Should be a pretty interesting game. Both teams are very capable.
Hello? Sorry about that, guys. I have to go take up this.
It's all good.
There's Gogs, there's Gogs.
Yellow.
Yeah, our team's all ready. Whenever you
Yeah,
guys
whenever
are ready.
are ready.
I'm not ready.
Alright.
Only when you guys are ready.
Oh, we're ready.
Only when
I
you
think
guys
we're all ready.
It's good enough for me.
Good luck.
Yeah,
GG's.
Good luck.
I mean, good luck.
Here we go. Here on Coastline. So Dynami's attacking first, Genesis defense first, no overtime. This is a best of 1 main season game. And I should also have another game tomorrow night, I believe. So stay tuned for that one as well. I believe that's Genesis and Dynami, actually. Funnily enough. But here we go with the ban phase. So Genesis getting the first ban. Let's see who they go for. Buck getting banned out. Lots of good vertical play coming out from him. Does not surprise me. In the wait. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I just had a brain fart moment there. So yeah, Buck getting banned out does not surprise me at all. Vertical shotgun play here is crucial. Just being able to go below and blow out the floor. So now you're going to have to just use Sledge from above. Don't really have as many good options. Maybe some Zofia and some Ash play, but not nearly as much utility as Buck. So not at all a bad ban here. Makes me wonder what kind of strats they're going to be trying to run up top on defense. Blackbeard getting banned out. The only map Blackbeard's really played on, solely because of hookah window, and I guess maybe kitchen window. Lots of good long angles to hold on windows, and having the shield there to prevent headshots can save your life and help you shut down a lot of the anchors. So doesn't surprise me either that Blackbeard's going. Now as for who will be banned on defense, I could see a Mira ban or a My ban easily coming out here from Dynami. Momai with such good utility, especially in the current meta, and Mira just being so potent on this map. This was her map after all. Legion actually getting banned out, not a bad ban. Pretty good on every map, good trap op, lots of good utility, especially in terms of intel, so it doesn't surprise me to see Legion go. Now let's see if we get a Mira or a Momai ban. Mira ban coming out, yep. So it looks like Genesis doesn't like to play around with Mira too much on Coastline. Interesting considering they chose defense, so I think, yeah, I believe Dynami chose the map. And, well, actually, I don't know, because Coastline's a split map, so I don't know who chose what side. But yeah, I wonder if Dynami didn't choose the map and had a lot of good Mira strats on here. It's been a while since I've seen them play, and this isn't the same roster they had last season when my team actually faced them, so I'm not exactly sure what it would look like. So it looks like in terms of Genesis, we've got Smoke on Gugs on Smoke, Craxy, the usual fragger, not playing Jaeger, in fact playing Maestro instead. Aldous still a very good gun, but a much more anchoring character. He might 6-pick right here though to Malusi. That seems a bit more in his style. Plus they've already got the Valkyrie for intel on the game is broke. Simply Ghost playing Jaeger and Chef Debo on mute. And then sure enough, Ash and Zofia coming out for Rock and Hypers on Dynami. Sledge as well. So, you know, you can get some... With Buck gone, you've got to have the Zofia and the Ash for any sort of vertical play, because you have... Oh, actually, they're going Penthouse Theater on first defense here. That might throw off Dynami just a little bit, though I'm sure they'll be able to adjust rather quickly. Looking at the rest of the people they've got Last Dab playing Gridlock. He's the only one on this... Yeah, he's the only one on this roster that I know, I think. Maybe Solus? Maybe not. I don't know. Solus on the Sledge. Last Dab on the Gridlock, and Hibana coming out, not a surprise at all, though. I don't know, I guess you can open up from VIP Lounge into Penthouse, so still not a bad op to bring, even if she's not going to be used on those outer courtyard walls into Hookah, where I'm sure they predicted Genesis would go. So looking at the setup right now, got the hatch reinforced, interesting. Wonder if they're worried about an Amaru rush of some kind. Interesting to reinforce a hatch. They've opened the wall, though. at the end of 90 on main entrance. And a little bit right there as well. Looking at Gugs using his shotgun to the fullest extent. Barely wasting any bullets. Jaeger looked like he's going to be camping over in billiards, watching that main window. Debo also using his shotgun. Bringing two M59s. That's going to be very potent. So lots of SMG-11 play. Craxy also holding down in VIP with Chef Debo. An interesting setup here as the Valkyries over in Hookah. Maybe watching across to Aquarium as well as Hookah Balcony. But since we can see both sides, we can see, yep, and in fact, Hypers and Last Dab pushing up, getting droned into Hookah. Drone's going to get obliterated, it looks like, so they know that Valkyrie's in there somewhere. Hypers might be going around to the window. So they open up Hookah door. They seem, oh, barely going to miss the peek onto the Valk. Looks like he's going to be going over to this window right here. Valkyrie's still trying to hold. And a grenade coming in from Soulless Majesty below, I believe. Or no, actually from good Cool Vibe stairs. A very nice nade there. No ADS there to block it out. Simply now trying to watch through the peek hole. But he's going to be pushed from Cool Vibes as well, I do believe. He's going to have to watch himself. He's going to take out Last Dab, but let's see if he knows the ones. He's just been droned out. Let's see if he knows they're on Cool Vibes pushing him. Soulless slowly pressuring with Hibana as well. And Repulsive on Hibana. Going to take him down. Good little trade out there as it leaves Blue or Dynami Academy in the lead. Able to refrag back. Debo and Craxy both holding down inside of VIP Lounge. Lots of gunfights going out. Debo right now using that SMG-11 to its fullest extent, as it looks like one's going to be rotating over through, what is that, Closet, I believe it's called? Coat check. Let me check, actually. South hallway, my bad. Peeking through those little floor openings. Sees one possibly going to start pre-firing, but he sees that Malusi Banshee as well. He's got to watch out for that. Gugs holding the angle right there. Watching, got a nice shield for protection, and some nice little angles he can peek through. That's a really potent angle right there. Soulless going to be taking some damage. Getting a frag grenade ready. Going to fall off the frag grenade at the last second, interestingly enough. Smoke canisters going out to block off Soulless's push. And a headshot from Repulsive going to take out Debo. Let's see if he knows that Craxy's in there. He does not, I don't think. Craxy going to pre-fire him. Craxy's going to take him down, get him down. Finish him with the sidearm. It's a 3v2 now in the favor of Dynami still. As VIP, as Hyper pushing in. Falling off, got to reload. Soulless and Rock over there. Hyper pushing in, gonna get shut down by Craxy. It's now an even man count as another smoke canister goes out to contest Soulless and Rock. That's the last smoke canister though. Sledging in anger, I assume, as they're both pinned over here on the main stair entrance. Trying to push in, but Gugs gonna see him. Craxy probably gonna go for the rotate right here. Let's see. Rock in the objective. Sees him, gonna swing on to Gugs. Now they're going to take him down. He is going to get into the last second as Souls goes for the plant. But Craxy going to come in from behind. Going to shut down the planter. And like the smart, intelligent man that he is, Craxy's going to run away. Not risking his life. Let's watch. This is actually going to be a good camera angle here. Craxy there with the swing onto the sledge. Leaving nobody but Hyper left to wallow in defeats. A very close round there, but a good clutch from Craxy especially, with 3 kills on his team. 1 from Simply Ghost as well. But those 3 from Craxy certainly proved himself once again to be the top fragger of Genesis. Then looking over at Dynami Academy, Repulsive with the most kills on the Hibana. Some very nice frags, I believe. Shut down the Jaeger inside of Billiards. And Debo. No, sorry. Somebody else. I think in the push. Maybe shut down Debo. I can't entirely remember. And then a good kill there from Rock and Soulless. As they tried to scrounge the remainder of the team. The remainder of the effort to take Penthouse Leader, but we're unsuccessful. And look at that, still avoiding Hookah Billiard with a Chonka on The Game is Broken. Proxy alarms going out, not even bringing the shield. This is really the only objective where I think Chonka has any semblance of working, possibly back here in this corner. Sure, they can bring a buck and nade through the floor, so we'll have to make sure. They do have the Jaeger placing down some ADSs. Not close enough to get any vertical nades on. Oh, the Chonka actually going to be setting up inside of Sunrise, or is it Sunset? It's Sunrise Bar. Wow. This should be a fun round to watch as Craxy's setting up a lot of ADS. It's good to see him back on his typical Jaeger main. Commander Gugs on the Warden. Ying is such a commonly played operator here, though she's not coming this time. The smokes from Gridlock, though, and the stuns from Hibana can both be countered, and the stuns from Ash can both be countered by Gugs as a result. Interesting welcome mats here to cut off a rotation from Courtyard, and then cutting off the rotation into Main Hall as well from Downstairs 90. What is that called? Yeah, just hallway. So downstairs 90 is what we'll call it. Then Valkyrie, let's see, on the attack, we got a Thatcher coming this time, and that's the only new operator. The Barry 9 going off over in Ruins. as they're trying to push their way into Sunrise Bar with a Chonka step. Gug's taking a ton of damage from a frag grenade, presumably. Maybe from an Ash charge? Yeah, maybe, I guess an Ash charge. Busting in now, she's got to wonder, I wonder if they spotted out the Frost. If they don't, they could jump in blind and get caught in a lot of bear traps, which would be very, very bad for Dynami, especially coming off that first round close loss. Let's see where everyone else is. Gridlock, droning out over inside of Blue Bar. Got to see the Frost now hiding behind that shield. Let's see if they're going to go for the Sunrise push with Chonka watching her back. Repulsive up here on the roof, actually. Just watching Courtyard, watching any rotations. Not a bad place to be. People love to rotate through Courtyard, both on offense and defense. Sledge right here, trying to peek through the main door into, I guess that was a, like, service entrance, I think it's called. Thatcher going in up here through Hookah. Sees a shield at the back, though there is no operator behind it. Usually that's where Omai would man, though Valkyrie going to be caught out in a fight over here. Actually managed to shut down Repulsive, but get downed himself in the process. And he's probably going to be down for the count, as I'm sure the Thatcher's going to be rotating over here. Trying to wallbang. Praxi actually going to take down Soulless. Now a 3v5 in the favor of Genesis. Well, I guess technically a 3v4. Looks like a contesting right there. And the man count is now technically even with Rock taking down Craxi. A nice little headshot flick there from Sledge's primary. So now essentially a 3v3 as Ghost is in, no position to really be helped back up. But looking at his teammates, Debo still holding down downstairs 90 with a rotation into Sunrise. Chonka now watching through a little holy setup in case Dab tries to peek in. Watching the shield. Let's see if he knows that Chonka's in there, though. I'm sure they've droned him out. So he's going to have to be very, very careful. Not seen him so far. Looks like Simply's about to bleed out. There we go. Simply going to go down. Going to wallbang and actually take down Debo. Not sure if he had the intel on that, but a very nice kill nonetheless. Going to try to wallbang the Chonka, but the Chonka's going to headshot him. A very nice kill for the game is broke. Always fun to see Chonka strats working. Commander Gug's going to shut down Rock as well. It's all down to Hyper now. All the way over. Going into main lobby here. Not a whole lot that he can really do here. The Chonka, let's see. Is Chonka going to rotate? No, Chonka's staying in the same position as Gugs is holding down objective. Always fun to see a Chonka strat work, though, especially a nice headshot like that to refrag off of Debo's death. Thatcher now realizing he's going to have to make a push onto the objective. He can take out Gugs, though. Chonka might not be able to swing in time to help. Looks like Chonka's already off, though. Peeking down main hall, but doesn't matter. Gugs going to get the kill. Very nice headshot there from Warden's NPX. And another solid round from Genesis. This one a bit more definitive in its in their capabilities of winning here on Coastline. And again, interesting to see not a hookah billiard defense yet coming out from Genesis. It definitely seems like they planned a lot on this map. The Chonka strat especially. But the ways that they're playing, very, very spread out. Very, very much like actual Pro League, which is very interesting to see, especially in not going for default defense sites. So that's interesting. Rock bringing the Dokkaebi Elite skin. That'll help shut down a lot of the roam game. That I don't know, the roam game really hasn't been all that strong. It's mostly anchors outside of the objective, sort of supporting each other, like last time in Sunrise, and before that in Hookah and VIP Lounge. Gonna switch back onto the Zofia, though, as Pulse gonna 6-pick onto Warden again. Gug's picking up, I believe, 2 kills last round. Yes, indeed. With that NPX. Very, very good weapon. And it's good to see Warden being brought. They were predicting Ying, and finally we're gonna get Hookah Billiards defense. As we've got Ghost back on the Jaeger, because Craxy's taken up Mute, of all things. Interesting. He's now played, what, Jaeger? I'm blanking on the first round that he played. But now Mute as well. That's interesting. Game is broke on Valkyrie. Debo still looking to find himself onto the scoreboard. 0-2 and 2 is Castle, but doing a lot of utility work. So not bad at all. Mute Jammer going out right here by the bomb site, I guess. That's near the default plant site. Not sure if they're trying to get any wasted drone or intel or utility from the offense. Looking at the offense, though, we've got the same exact roster coming out. Oh, a spawn peek from Warden. Let's get back there in time. Oh, but he's going to run back inside from Hookah. So same exact except for Hypers now on the IQ. And Soul is playing the Ash. Gridlock did take a little bit of damage, presumably from that spawn peek. Looking like she's a little nervous now. Not quite wanting to push as Thatcher opens up. I believe that's office door, or he's almost opened it up. There we go. Office door open. No spawn peek coming out from the top of Aquarium, though. It's always a potent little threat right there. Thatcher pushing into office uncontested, but he's got to watch Valkyrie. Craxy and Game is broke both with some nice Valkyrie cameras holding down inside of Sunrise. Maybe trying to go for some runouts with those nice cameras they've got. The IQ needs to spot out those cameras, but it doesn't even look like she's concerned with that right now. Not sure if they know that there's a Valkyrie at all. She's going to try to drone Sunrise, where the only two downstairs roamers are both holding. Repulsive, though, with an angle. Going to see one rotate Craxy. Craxy's going to take a hefty amount of damage, but he's going to fall off back behind the counter. Fortunately, the one he's contesting does not have any sort of frag grenade or utility like that. Looks like Hyper already in, though, going to down. The game is broke from across inside of Mudroom, or Pool Entrance, my bad. It's now all on Craxy, who's able to pick up Repulsive inside of Blue, or actually, who pushed inside of Sunrise. But Rock and Hyper are both pincering him. I don't think he's going to make it out of this one alive. Going to try to peek up and shotgun him, but not going to work for him, as he's going to be blasted from behind by Z-Rock. Now a 4v3 for Dynami. They've recovered the diffuser from downstairs now, and they're pushing up Cool Vibes, where they'll have to possibly contest Commander Gugs. Pulling a lot of angles. Sees one on the Zofia, but not quick enough on the draw. Gugs, the Warden, shut down. 4v2 now for Dynami Academy. They see the little head there from... Is that Debo? Or... Yeah, from Debo. As, I'm not really sure where Ghost is on Jaeger. He's all the way over in VIP. Debo able to shut down Hyper, finding his first kill of the round. Very good for him as he's dropped downstairs in the blue bar through the aquarium hatch. The smoke's going out there without the Warden, though. That's going to be difficult to counter the plant. But the diffuser is... dropped an objective, or is it downstairs? I think it's still downstairs. They still have yet to pick it up. So the smoke's not really doing a whole lot right now. Debo taking a lot of damage, though, as he was caught out inside of office, rotating now through security room, and Ghost shut down by Solus on the Ash up top. Now, with the diffuser coming up with Z-Rock, they are free to plant, and Debo's got to haul his little castle booty all the way back to Hookah, and I just don't see this ending well for him. That seemed like a really fast plant. Pro League settings are on, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Dab outside, throwing in smoke grenades. Debo now inside of Billiards. Trying to catch one outside. Barely going to miss the shot onto the gridlock right there. That might have actually helped him a little bit. Playing Ring Around the Rosie right now with a player inside of Billiards. Slowly going to have to rotate across those gridlocks. Knows there's one behind him. Actually going to catch him up with a nice headshot onto Z-Rock. Picking up his second on the round. 2-2-2. And now 2-2-3 for Debo as Last Dab shuts him down. He didn't stand a chance with all those track stingers in the way. Anyways, a nice final pickup there for the Last Dab. And now everyone on both teams has found the leaderboard as we head into round 4. So a good showing from both teams, I would say. 5 for Craxy. Definitely still fragging out for Genesis. And 4 for Z-Rock, proving himself to be the top fragger of Dynami. Chonka coming back out. Let's see if this is going to be a 6-pick or not. Craxy back on the mute. Yeah, game is broken to switch over to Maestro. That's some good intel. Chef Debo going to take up Valkyrie instead of Frost to go for a Blue Bar and Sunrise defense after having lost Hookah Billiards. Gugs going back to the smoke, figuring Warden's not been working as much, and they haven't really brought a whole lot that Warden can counter, especially now that the gridlock is gone. Not nearly as much viability for Warden. Let's see, the Zofia going to 6-pick on a Zofia. Extremely big brain plays there from Hypers. Too big for my mind to even begin to comprehend. And here we go. Blue Bar and Sunrise. We got poor Chef Debo all by himself. He did actually switch back to the Frost as Games Broke took up the Maestro. Frost, very nice operator on this map. Way too many windows. And even that little vault on Courtyard where he put the Frost man I thought was very interesting. Especially bringing the shield. Force a lot of pushes in some of these more narrow doorway areas. Some very good strategies. So they open up the wall inside of Blue Bar into Courtyard, opening up the feet holes. Trying to shoot some toes, I would imagine. Looks like a kitchen hold, potentially. With some ADSs going out to protect whoever holds behind soft wall inside a kitchen. As they're actually reinforcing the kitchen wall, I guess, to prevent any crossfires. Not a bad idea there. Wondered who's going to hold. This is definitely something they've practiced before. And let's see if it works out for them. Chef Debo looks like he's going to be holding with his Frost Shield there. Got to watch for any frag grenades, though. As the sledge is being brought. Can potentially frag out the operator inside of kitchen. Game is broke, using that little shotgun pistol to open up some more holes. It looks like Z-Rock and Solus already droning and pushing into Sunrise. And nobody's in Sunrise. Simply Ghost is rotating back in there now. But he's going to have his hands full with the 2 outside if he's not careful. Going back to set up an ADS behind the little shield placement they've got there. Another ADS as well. He's really going to try to hold there. That is a default plant spot, but just also a really solid corner to hide behind. It looks like he and Gugs both might be holding that area. Ghost going to rotate off, trying to get a peek onto Hyper, going to fall off and just run back into downstairs, or actually behind Sunrise Bar. Z-Rock with the opening pick onto Maestro inside of Kitchen, back of Kitchen, actually. A sledge throwing a frag grenade in. Sees a head there from the Jaeger. Going to get caught out by a ton of damage and not going to return any onto Ghost. A nice little pickup of HP there from Ghost. Unfortunately, can't fully trade out the Maestro's death. Craxy going to be down, though. That's not good. And shut down by Solus. It looks like there's a top roam game going on. Is Repulsive going to take down Simply, and the leaderboard is just exploding. The kill feed. My apologies. Commander Gug's on low HP now. Inside of Sunrise. And Debo rotating towards main stairs. Going to get a long angle, but shut down by Z-Rock inside on the sledge inside of Kitchen. Now Repulse are going to push and take down Gugs. A very, very decisive round there for Dynami. A very, very good push. Not really sure what the strategy really just did not seem to have all its bases covered for Genesis. They had a lot of way too many open angles. And I think, especially the Maestro, just watching too many angles at once. Z-Rock peeked from outside and took him down. And yeah, they were all just able to swarm onto objective. I couldn't fully figure out what was happening because they all just died so fast, but the roam game just got shut down from Genesis' standpoint. And Dynami just took advantage of all of that. So last dab pulling out Thermite right here as the hard breach. Yep, sure enough, Penthouse Theater, and I believe they predicted that. The Thermite might 6-pick here, let's see. Repulsive back on the IQ. Had some nasty kills so far this game. Z-Rock still with 7, but Repulsive tied for second most kills with 3. Tied with Solus. And yeah, just not a good showing that round from Genesis. Let's see if they manage to bounce back here in round 5. Oh, thank you. It's called Luggage. I appreciate that. I just checked the comment section. 8:41. It's 8:55. Let me actually... Let me check fantasy football real fast. I mean, you guys don't really care what's happening right now, right? Penthouse Theater hold again. Looks like they got the toe holes, I like to call them, opened up again. Debo this time on the mute. Actually, he played mute last time as well. Gug's back on the smoke as well, running those double shotgun SMG-11 combos. Ghost back on Jaeger. Craxy on Malusi. And game is broke on Valk. This is the exact same team comp they had first round. Genesis is saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm wondering if that's going to pan out for them. Are you serious, Jarek McKinnon? You only have 2 points? Okay, it's the end of the first quarter. You know, I'll cut him some slack. As long as oh my gosh, and Aaron Jones is playing. And he's got 6 points. Of course. Of course. I'm such an idiot. I should have checked that before the game started. I really thought he was going to be out this week. Anyways, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is the game in front of us. Last dab up on roof. Repulsive already down in blue bar, possibly pushing up Cool Vibes. Z-Rock pushing up the hookah balcony, as I like to call it. Hyper already up there, shutting down. Actually, Repulsive shut down Ghost. Never mind. Let me jump on over to him. Down. Actually, already up, pushing 90. Peeking into hookah billiards. Not quite finding anyone yet. Sounds like some gunfire in other parts of the map. Just have to be a little bit worried as Solus just... Oh, both Gridlock and Ash just opening up through bathroom and main window inside of bedroom or penthouse. And Repulsive with another kill onto game is broke. Valkyrie shut down. And Repulsive just popping off this round. Doing a phenomenal job clearing out the roam game. And it's all down to the anchors, I believe. Debo inside of Hall of Fame. Craxy inside of VIP. Looks like some gunfire coming out of Debo as those Banshees are going off. But Debo trapped between a rock and a hard place. People are watching him from possibly big window. He doesn't know about that. Smoke's being dropped in from the bathroom hatch. He's got to know the Gridlock, or at least someone's up there. Commander Guggs, the nice little pickup there onto Repulsive, shutting down his reign of terror. Trying to provide support, checking over towards bathroom and main window. Not going to find anyone right now, though. Craxy's still holding down in VIP. He's got those walls reinforced. Doesn't have to worry about a wall bang. There's no anti-breach to open that up. Z-Rock and Solus rotating possibly over through luggage towards main stairwell, towards theater. Solus now going to drop into courtyard, possibly going below. Get some Ash charges up when they give him pings. Let's see. Never mind, he might just be rotating onto main stairs. Going to use a breaching round to take out... What? Yeah, I saw that too. That was really bizarre. I don't know what happened exactly, but it somehow did not hit the barbed wire. Last dab over inside of... It's called also hallway. Towards main stairs. Chef Debo, though. The nice headshot from the SMG-11. Craxy going to swing onto Hyper, but Hyper going to shut him down. Rotating back inside Billiards. It's a 3v2 now. Chef Debo with a double kill, picking up last dab. Nice feet hole right here. This is the strat, I suppose. What an angle to be holding. And the entire main stairs push just got shut down with smoke canisters coming out. But Z-Rock, as I say that, is actually able to refrag onto Chef Debo. Fool me once, fool me twice. Shame on me, but Z-Rock said... Shame on nobody, because I'm just going to absolutely obliterate this man. Taking the diffuser, rotating around, as Hyper holding the same little angle. Going to fall off with him. Going to try to push through VIP, it looks like, as Gug still holding down. Going to throw a smoke canister out. Unfortunately, it's not timed well, as they're going to rush through Hall of Fame. Let's see. He's going to flick him in the head a little bit, but not going to be able to finish, as Z-Rock pushes in and solidifies himself once again as the top fragger for Dynami. Nice little headshot flick there he got after a shield duck. Oh, man. Just good trigger discipline in that he kept firing and was able to recoil control so well. onto Commander Gugs' head. 9 kills for Xerox, as Chef Devo and Commander Gugs have almost overtaken Craxy in terms of kills. And we're going to go Hookah Billiards for the last round on defense. What started as a pretty definitive-looking defensive victory for, or defensive half victory for Genesis has now shifted in favor. For the first time this game, Dynami Academy are in the lead. If they take this 4-2 going over the half, I don't know, without Mira, I have no idea what they're going to look like on defense, to be fair. But the way they've been playing these past 2 rounds have been extremely dominant. I could easily see Genesis losing momentum here and falling into something of a slum.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Cannot believe they started Aaron Jones last second after saying he probably wasn't going to play. That makes me so mad. What's the start percentage, at least? Maybe I'm not the only one that did that. Yeah, 59.7% start rate. So yeah, a lot of people didn't realize that. Really give me a notification about that. Anyways, Hookah Billiards, which was a lost cause for Genesis last time they played here. Let's see if on their second attempt they're able to win a bit more handedly. Drone's coming down. Down goes poor Repulsive's drone. Simply said, not today, Satan. I see and Debo both with shotguns down on the bottom floor. A Mute Jammer going on top, I guess, so that drones can't jump over it. I guess they're going to have somebody hold down there behind Sunrise. Maybe Game is Broker simply. Interesting strategy there. Craxy back on the Malusi, setting up those Banshees. As it looks like a huge Sunrise hold right now, with some rotations into Blue Bar. Some late round setup as Debo's going to rotate back upstairs to try to assist Craxy holding inside of... what's this hallway called? Hallway. We'll call it Vase Hallway. Or I guess Hookah Hallway. Repulsive already in office. Commander Gugs waiting for him to swing. Let's see. It looks like Repulsive's pushing. Gugs peeks up. Let's see what happens. Sees the open holder. There are now 2 members of Genesis inside of Blue Bar, or at least nearby. Let's see. Might go to swing on one here. Oh, bullets flying out. Repulsive going to back off, thinking that's too dangerous. We're going to pre-fire through. Not going to hit anyone, but probably going to scare the hell out of Commander Gugs. Poor guy hiding there behind Blue Bar. Repulsive now pushing over through security. Craxy shut down, though, by Soulless Majesty. Game is broke. Might be able to swing right here. Not going to be looking the right way, though, and he's going to be shut down by Repulsive. Unfortunately, caught looking the wrong way towards security. Repulsive picking up yet another kill. Gugs trying to swing for the revenge kill. Going to be taken down. It's a 5v1 already with Xerox getting a kill onto Debo. This is all on Ghost here on Cool Vibe. They're going to pick up the kill onto Xerox, but this is a lost cause. Genesis have not been, 1, looking the right way, and 2, not been able to win out their gunfights, even where they know where the enemy is this round. And that is terribly unfortunate. Ghost does still have all the smoke canisters, but with hyper planting, I don't think this is really going to go in Ghost's favor at all.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Diffuser's down. I'm going to check again. Was that 7 seconds? I feel like that was not 7 seconds, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. Oh my gosh, what a flick there on a Soulless. With somebody behind him in luggage. He might be pincered here. Yep, Hyper going to come in behind him, but he's still going to get killed under Repulsive. Oh my gosh, he might still be in this fight yet. Oh, but he's going to swing off the last second. Got one on Aquarium and one inside of Billiards. Bad news bears as Hyper swings onto him. Ghost trying his best, picking up a triple there on the round, tying himself with kills, or for kills with Craxy. Not enough, unfortunately, to win the round, as that was not expected anyways. Still a phenomenal showing from him as the rest of his team seriously fell off there in that last round. And a shame that Genesis gave up so many rounds, as it's now 4-2 as we switch on the half. And it looks like a Hookah Billiards, typical first-round defense. Soulless on the Vigil, have not seen Vigil yet this game. Debo instantly on the Ging, simply on the Iana. Game is broke on the Lion. Commander Gugs on the Blitz. And what different team comps on offense and defense both to see right here. Bandit and Doc. Doc definitely be going for some spawn peaks. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage right now. Never mind, he's going to 6-pick on the Pulse and make me eat my words. Never mind, he might 6-pick back. No, he's going to stay on the Pulse. And the Blitz going to 6-pick on a Sledge. So a little bit more similar to what we've seen before. Still interesting, though, the Ying with the Candelas and the Smokes. Honestly, though, I would say Ying is more useful here just for the fact that she has smoke canisters. I would use the Candelas, in all honesty, to burn out any ADSs that might be inside of Hookah, and then smoke and go for the plant. Last stab probably going to be playing below in office, I would imagine, or somewhere close by, maybe below in Hookah, so Sunrise, that type area. Able to get some good heartbeat, cardiac scanners, chuck out some C4s, shut down some opponents. Xerox with an ADS there on Aquarium. The game is certainly not a lost cause right here for Genesis, especially if they have some good offensive strategies, as they tried to show on defense. Just got to get a bit better at picking up those frags. They've had some difficulty with that in past matches. Dynami Academy did come into this game the better team, and they certainly seem to be the better fraggers. So let's see if the momentum can shift at all here on offense. Gug's already pushing towards the prayer. Watch the spawn peak, taking out the default cam simply on the main spawn. Debo already vigil there, actually on the main spawn peak. Good pre-fire there from the line to force him away. Scared, his tail between his legs. Xerox over in theater though, as Vigil runs over to VIP Lounge with Hypers. Repulsive also down 90. How we're going to drop onto main floor through courtyard. And let's see if he's able to catch anyone out. Not looking like it so far. Ghost looks like he might be going for a main entrance push. Maybe trying to go onto the window there. But he's got to watch out for Commander Guggs, who's already up there watching theater. Xerox is inside theater, and I'm wondering if Guggs will be able to call him out at all. Craxy going onto the roof. As Devo's trying to contest through Hall of Fame, going to chuck a drone in, but I'm sure simply, yep, he's going to start vigiling. But Devo's got to see that, and no, he's going to shoot out the drone and run away. Commander Gug's already in there, but Xerox going to shut him down again, not winning their fights. That is unfortunate. Gug's going to leave Xerox on such low HP. Repulsive now pushing down, going to be shot through the window, trying to pre-fire back through the walls. Not quite going to catch him out, though. Very low HP for both Repulsive and Xerox, two of the better fraggers. Repulsive going to push back, but it looks like Simply's already rotated onto roof. Not wanting to tempt the fates, as Nomad's going to drone out security. Might be able to catch out Repulsive over here on main stairs. Not quite going to get there in time. Looks like Debo's already over here trying to shoot through the window into Hookah as Craxy takes down Repulsive. So that's over by Theater. Shut down. Solus now rotating back over. Try to revenge kill. But Craxy now over in security. Solus watching the stairs. Let's see if Craxy knows that he's up there. He is Solus on full HP, actually. Xerox on low HP. Debo getting shot out a whole bunch, but he's going to unload his LMG inside of the objective where Hypers is currently hiding in Hookah. Last Ab, though, holding a rotation angle. Not actually playing below at all, which is interesting. And from the window, Debo able to shut down Hypers, but Xerox able to catch out Games. Broke up top, surviving on still a sliver of HP. Debo shut down, though, by Dab. And it's a 3v2 now, all in favor of Dynami. I don't see Genesis pulling out this one, though. Craxy taking down Solus. Very good kill right there, but he's got to watch out. Xerox was over there. Looks like Xerox has fallen back off into VIP, holding a nice prone angle. And Simply over here, still outside of Hookah, trying to contest the pulse some way, somehow. Gonna catch him out. I'm surprised that was not a headshot onto the pulse right there. Sees him swing, still thinks he's to the right for some reason. Oh, that's because he is. I'm stupid. Craxy being shot a whole bunch. Two gunfights going on simultaneously. Xerox and Craxy now on similar HP. Last Ab trying to watch the window. Oh, gonna get down. Nice swing there from Ghost. Or actually, was that was Craxy. I don't know who did that. That's very confusing. But now a 1v2 essentially. But with 15 seconds left, Nomad setting up air jab. Xerox holding inside of base hall. We're going to shut down Simply as Craxy finishes off Last Ab. It's a 1v1. Craxy has a diffuser though. Does he? No, he doesn't. It's outside on Hookah. He's going to have to rush for it. Let's see if he's able to get this kill. Doesn't know where the last one is, and that is tragic. Craxy trying his best to carry the team that round. Jumping up to 8 kills after a couple of silent rounds. And it's unfortunate that was a really great play there from Xerox. All those kills that he got were pivotal, especially that last one, shutting down the diffuser, and then just rotating and hiding on Cool Vibe stairs, waiting for Craxy to try to push diffuser. Very nice play there from him. And it's looking like the momentum might not swing back at all. The pendulum has stuck in the side of Dynami. And they're bringing out the Chaka now. I think they're a little pissed that Genesis had the audacity to bring that out against them. Now they're bringing it out this round. Maybe a 6-pick right here. Let's see. Yep, 6-pick on the Vigil. For Dab this time, Solus on the Maestro. Quite a transition there from Roamer to Alda Anchor. Though I guess Maestro can, because of how good his gun is, he can do a little bit more than just Anchor. We'll see how that pans out for him, though. Otherwise, we've got Bandit, Jaeger, Castle, which doesn't surprise me here for a kitchen hold, and the Maestro. Here's some intel. Looking like the exact same team comp, I think. I don't know. Simply was actually on Iana last time. Otherwise, the exact same team comp. And again, it really just comes down to Genesis winning their gunfights here. Xerox is being allowed to survive for way too long. If Guggs had fragged him out last round, I think that really would have been a Genesis game. But losing out the fight to Xerox made a much slower push for Simply and then later Craxy trying to get up the main stairs. So I'm interested to see how a kitchen defense will differ and a kitchen attack on the side of Genesis. They've got to try to get in the right mindset here, try to bounce back some way, somehow. Any spawn peeks going on? Nope. The Repulsive and Vigil or Last Stab both upstairs. Xerox inside of kitchen. Castle. Hyper's castle inside of bathroom. And Solus up in hookah, actually. So it looks like he will be a roaming Maestro of some sorts. Gug sledging the thing down already. Let's see. There's no way he knows that he's in there. Pulling out a frag grenade, but he's not going to see. Oh, the bullet's going to come out. Solus going to fire a little too quickly on the Gugs. Only going to take out a little bit of his HP. But Gugs are going to win out the fight against Solus, the Alda, not being strong enough here. Just like I was saying, that's exactly what they need to do. And Gugs, this time, instead of being the opening frag, is going to pick up the opening frag. Dab now rotating possibly over towards Hookah. Just kidding, he's going to rotate back down 90 hallway. Vigil scan coming out, though Last Dab is immune to that. Xerox shut down by Simply, and this is exactly what needs to happen. Hypers as well, shut down by Debo inside of service entrance, peeking into kitchen. And wow, Gugs does go down, though, at the hands of Repulsive, roaming up top. And going to be able to finish off. Game is broke as well, and that's Diffuser upstairs inside of Hookah. And wow, that's really bad. And Dab with a kill onto Craxy, and suddenly it's a 2v2. Genesis have just completely forfeit their lead. Simply now trying to find a way to get back onto that Diffuser, but he's got to know that they're going to be watching like a hawk as Repulsive rotates inside of Billiards. Simply throwing a drone in. Hopefully he's got his teammates to watch it now. Last Stab and Debo playing a ring around the main entrance desk. Oh, but Debo going to look the wrong way at the last second, and that's tragic right there. You could see the Vigil's outline coming towards him. Now Dab's going to rotate upstairs, and Ghost is going to go down to Repulsive. It's 6-2. The worst that Dynami can do right now is tie. And that is so unfortunate because that round started so in favor of Genesis and just went downhill so quickly after all those opening frags. That was really Dab and Repulsive's game. They did a phenomenal job. Repulsive with a nice, double up top. I think a Dab, a double below before rotating back up for Repulsive to get his third. 6-2 now. So we got a match point on Coastline. Game is broke, pulling out the Ash. She sounds like she's a little tired of what's been going on. Just going to all-out frag this round, which, again, they did so much better last time. But then they just completely gave up the lead. The fact that Game is Broke could not refrag onto Repulsive after losing Gugs in the same room was really, really unfortunate. Because that could have easily been a 4v2, I feel like, though I was not able to see what actually happened. So can't quite make that call. Crack's going to switch on to IQ, hoping for some better frag luck with... I don't know if he's using the LMG. I didn't actually check what gun he's using.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, the LMG there. Looking like a penthouse theater hold, and I wonder how comfortable Dynami are with this defense on this site. Dab might possibly be AFK on the Mozzie this round. Gonna shut down the drone work. Otherwise, we got the Bandit, the Jaeger. Yeah, definitely bring out the Doc to spawn PK. There's no reason not to. It can only end well for you, because even if it ends badly and you lose the round, you're still up 6-3 at that point. So I wholeheartedly agree with Hyper's decision to probably spawn peek here. Let's just watch him. I don't know, he's still set. Nah, there we go. He's going over. He's going over to spawn peek. Right? You're gonna spawn peek? No, you're using a red dot? My gosh, never mind. Forget anything I've ever said. Everyone just makes me eat my own words. Feels like Debo on the Ying again. Simply back on the Zofia. Game is broke. With only one kill so far this game. Trying to pick up some more. It's gotta be it's always frustrating to be bottom of the team. Been there, done that. Screamed at a couple of people as a result before. Debo blowing open the main door. Never mind, the main window. They do have those ADSs there to catch out the Candelas and the potential smokes. But no ADS in bathrooms, so smokes can drop into bathrooms. The line scan's going to go off. The Vigil can go undetected, as he will. Solus managed to go undetected, but VIP balcony already being opened up by Lion using the shotgun. And Simply Ghost, who's going to get lit up by Hyper. Hyper in a swing, trying to get... No way, does Gugs not see him? The angles they're holding right here, not good. Game is broke, shut down already. That's tragic to see. But Commander Gugs going to refrag onto Hyper as VIP getting stunned out by Ghost. Nobody's in VIP, though, currently after the dock was shut down. Debo still holding on to that diffuser. Craxy droning upstairs. He's on the roof. Gonna possibly breach, or doesn't have breach of charge. He's gonna possibly get somebody to open up bathroom hatch for him. Not sure. Just trying to get his teammates call out. So Gugs now holding inside of VIP with Simply Ghost outside. Debo now in Hall of Fame. Xerox potentially being pushed. Like taking on that. Debo just opening up the wall with the LMG, but the Mozzie gonna swing on him while he's holding down the trigger. Wow. That was a very, very ballsy play from Last Dab, and it worked out. Gonna ping the diffuser there for his team. Watching the window as now it looks like it's been called out that Craxy is repelling upside down. And Commander Gug's going to refrag, going to make it an even man count, taking out Solus. ADS going to go down. That's good, though you've lost the Ying, so there goes all your utility that you'd want to use. That the ADS would prevent, at least. A drone going out from Craxy. Done a really good job of drone preservation this round. Xerox not catching on his drone yet. As Commander Gug stunning down 90 hallway. Last ab, though, with a little laydown angle right there. Watching. Gonna see him, and he's gonna fire before Gug's, but Gug's gonna get out of the way, barely in time. Gonna rotate back into VIP as quickly as possible, but now he's on very low HP. And it looks like Repulsive might be swinging from behind. No, he's gonna fall off VIP. Not gonna try it. Simply watching from behind now as well. Trying to cover their flanks. Neither of them... Simply Ghost has not used his Claymore, which is surprising to me, with how much you'd think he'd want to cover his rear. Repulsive now slowly pushing back down towards VIP. If he gets this swing right here, that's game over for Genesis. Let's see if the line's able to catch him out. He does have the shotgun. The line's watching it like a hawk. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The stun goes out. Oh, that's an unfortunate time, but he's completely blind. Ghost not able to capitalize off that, though. And Repulse is going to shut down Ghost. And it's now all on Craxy, repelling on the window, trying to get those upside-down peaks. Not going to happen, though. He's headshot and shut down by Repulsive, who's done a phenomenal job. They're actually going to tie with Xerox for kills on the round. Wow, that was Repulsive's round right there. That roam flank there at the end just really caught them off guard. And just some very unfortunate timing from Guggs throwing that stun grenade when he did. If he'd waited, I think he easily would have shut down Repulsive with the shotgun that close range. And that would have opened up the round to be potentially won with the angle Craxy was holding and that Ghost was holding. So wow, some ballsy plays that round from Dynami. They proved themselves to be the better fraggers overall, as the scoreboard will tell you. Still a good game. That was by no means a blowout. I know it was a 7-2 score, but Genesis had a lot of very, very close rounds that I think they should have won, or that they could have more easily won. So GG's to both teams.
Oh.
GG's, guys.
GG's.
Good game.
Yo,
See you guys.
Cap, you said the living fuck out of me, Lion, when you flashed me.
Bro, I thought Lion was my
had the
teammate the
shotgun.
last round. Bro, I thought you were one of my teammates the last round. I was just staring at you while you were
Were
down
you
the
the dog?
hallway.
Oh,
No, I was
okay.
the vigil. I was the vigil. The last round.
Some good talk coming out from everyone. But
GG,
GG's
guys.
all around.
GG's, my
I'm gonna go ahead and
guys.
close the server. There we go. Thank you guys for joining me for this stream. Check back in tomorrow night, I believe, at 10:15. I think that's when I'm hosting another one. Rather odd time. But everyone have a good night. Have a good evening.